Trouble in my way. I have to cry sometimes. I lay awake at night, but that's alright. I know that Jesus will fix it. I know that Jesus will fix it. After a while, trouble in my way. I have to cry sometimes. I lay awake at night. That's alright. I know that Jesus will fix it. After a while. Oh, fix it, Jesus. Help us, Mama. Oh, y'all. Hey, everybody. It's Let Me See Your Transcript, your very first history teacher. And the past uh weekend, 3, 4 days, it's just been a time that I feel like I've been calling on the Lord. We all need to call on the Lord more. Everybody need to call on whatever God, whatever that you serve, to ask them for some help. If you're Muslim, you need to ask Allah. If you're a Buddhist, you need to ask Buddha. If you have some, if you're Hindu, you need to ask whatever Hindu god you pray to. If you got prayer warriors in your family, you need to ask them to pray. Because, hey, Lindsay, because I'm trying to figure out, looking at the news, because I follow the news a lot, but also follow, trending topics. And the stuff that I'm seeing, I just like, is the world about to end? Right now it's raining or flooding or something, California. Praying for the people in California. Okay. It's warm now here in Houston. Boy, you're supposed to have another cold front come through. It gives me a little PTSD, reminds me of the Texas freeze. But the stuff that I have been seeing, it has just really been unbelievable. Now, y'all look at my thumbnail now. Look at it. Okay? Now, since last Monday, let's look at the middle picture. That is Flakko and Lush from No Jumper. Monday at the 6 p.m. show, 6 p.m. Eastern, I believe, they decided to, I guess, squash their beef. Which I don't know if they really do got an HR department over there at No Jumper. I don't know if it was the 3 hour live that could have been 10 minutes that Flacco did Sunday. Um, but the conclusion to all what the both of them been doing all week was very lackluster. And they even shook hands, and that looked like, I'm like, you two don't. I'm just looking at them like, this beef ain't squashed. This beef ain't squashed. Lush was like, hey, uh, you need to tell your people in your Discord, Flacco, to stop instigating stuff. And then Flacco was like, well, I can't. I believe in freedom of speech, and Lamont's just take care of that, but I don't do anything. And he's like, I can't control them. And Lush is like, well, and then even Josh interrupted him, and he says, look, Lush, you want him to control his people in the Discord, and Flacco basically said he can't do that. Oh, he's not going to do that. So I'm just thinking like this is going to come up again. I don't know if this is just squash just for now. Hey, Mikey XF23. Um, because they both still got their last point to make, and they both said that they were gonna let it go, squash the beef, and they were like, and then Flacco was like, oh, we need to call VH1 and we need to pitch this idea for the rest reality show. And I'm thinking like, yeah, y'all been a whole damn reality show all damn week. The Real House Husbands, No Jumper, the Real Love and Hip Hop No Jumper edition. And after a while, I was like, damn, was y'all trying to hoodwink and bamboozle us? Was this what this all for? Which we knew was drama anyway. I think, I still think Adam is Mona Scott Young from Love and Hip Hop franchise. And I think he Andy Cohen from the Real Housewives franchise. You know, uh, he handed y'all this stuff, but this conclusion, I guess y'all came up with, it just was like, okay, y'all don't really know how to act. You don't know how to act. Well, you don't know how to act peaceful. I'm seeing some like, baby, we don't know about conflict resolution skills. Or probably y'all was kind of apologizing without really apologizing. Cause the whole time I'm looking at AD sitting on the couch with them, and I was like, damn, AD look like how I feel. Cause AD was doing a whole bunch of other stuff. He was looking off to the side, he was looking at his fingers, he was looking at his phone. He started doing some dancing moves. And he was laughing and say, oh, y'all don't know how to shake hands. And I was like, but then I noticed like, hey, since things have been happening Monday, they have topics to talk about. What do you say? Face fuchsia, tongue out. I'm sorry, this is what I'm seeing on my whatchamacallit. Hey Muslim, hey midwife K. And I'm just like in a couple more months, a couple more weeks, we're gonna see them get into it again. When the news cycle is down, because right now the news cycle is hot. You got Gucci Mane, Big Scar's fan. Big Scar is his artist. He died. The family was like, "You didn't pay for his funeral," but then these other YouTubers, they're finding out like, no, he did pay for the funeral. So that's going on, right? Uh, Tory Lanez. Identity withheld, not on top of it. Check your email. Okay, I'll check it. I'll check it after here. I'm on my phone. I can't check it. Oh, okay. All right. I will. Cool. So, um, I'm just looking at it. Like, you got Tory Lanez getting a new lawyer. You got Jaguar Wright hanging out with Carbonation. I'm just like, what is going on with these people? Okay. We done had 2 5-hour lives, 5 6-hour lives in the last 3 4 days. And I just try to get through. Goodness. Oh my goodness. It's just school, first week back at school this semester. So I'm just, what else has been going on in the news? I think I read somewhere Kim Kardashian is still having to deal with this crypto scam. Yeah, this is a thing. Like, I put three YouTube links in the chat. Please look at them. Y'all just, I really wanted to do like a reaction commentary video, but I'm sorry, I'm just so tired. Maybe I can do it this weekend since it's a 3-day weekend. Okay, so we moved on from the Flacko Lush thing. Okay. If you haven't been updated on it, I have done like what 3 4 5 videos on it. Y'all can go over there. Y'all at work, you trying to get do your day, just listen to one video after the other. Y'all, it's enough. It's a lot. It's a lot, then it's not. It's just, whew, Jesus. I'm sorry when y'all. It won't, for some reason it won't let me see the emojis. But yeah, she. This is the thing though. Since is his name Prodigy from the Roots? Okay. Since hey Vici, hey Mrs. Murph. This is what I think it is. This is what I think. When Prodigy died and she came out and said what she said, I think that was a trigger for her because he was actually supportive of her and he died. And then she looked around at how many other people who called that man her friends and what they were doing. So she was commenting on their behavior. And a lot of them didn't come out and say anything. They're just like, hey, she's grieving. But then since people were paying attention to what she's saying, she kept talking. And then, YouTubers, they want people to come to their channel. So they reached out to her and interviewed her. Okay. But what ends up happening, they want to keep the stuff going. They probably were saying things, I'm just going to guess, to trigger her, or she's in a different arena. They're not asking her to sing, but she still needs to put on a performance. And so she's probably liking the attention. She's probably needed some money. She probably want to get back at some people. She probably want to say some stuff she been wanting to say. And so now she got people attention. But unfortunately, and I do believe she does, I'm not sure. I don't know. I think she does have a mental illness. I forget which video she talked about that. I'm not sure if she's medicated. I think she actually went to the hospital at one time. But Vici, the reason why, I don't know if you got caught that part. The reason why she did that is because Prodigy was her friend. I think his name is Prodigy, and he used to be with the Roots, but then he left. And so when he died, she felt like the others did not give him like the respect I guess he deserved, and maybe also they didn't like check on her like he did her, like he like helped her, like he. And so when he died, it was like, I don't know, I think she kind of like it went off on a deep end. But then like she just kept running with, because hey, people are listening to her. Then the YouTubers are calling her, but then nobody's calling her to sing. They're calling her to be drama, and so she's being drama. Hey, make a change. Hey, Carmen 52. So she's she's just being drama, but I think also she's probably not properly medicated. I don't know if she's medicated. It doesn't sound like she's going to any type of therapist, because you wouldn't be getting confused with all these different people everywhere you go. Okay. Now they could be triggering her, intentionally antagonize her for the clicks, likes, and the views. Okay. Um, so but it seems like she's just kind of like all over the place. She fell out with Tasha K. I think she fell out with, was it Armand Wiggins she fell out with, or was it Storm Monroe? I can't remember. Then she was over there with Nosy Ho. Um no, then she fell out with Nosy Ho, the YouTuber. Then she's been coming out with more videos talking about different people. Some of the stuff is stuff we knew about. Like the rumors about Puffy been out. Okay, the stuff about Tevin Campbell been out. But Tevin Campbell basically hit her back with a lawsuit like, sis, you need to start talking about me. Because I ain't do nothing to you. I ain't the Roots. I ain't Diddy. I ain't whatever dude you was dating with at the time. Okay? Stop out here lying on me. Because Tevin Campbell still works. He still does appearances. He's still out here singing. Which I don't know why Jaguar Wright, because Jaguar Wright actually has a nice voice. Ma'am, I don't know why you're not out here singing. Is it because it's the pandemic? Because I read somewhere she would always do the Philadelphia's supposed to have some type of festival. And they say she gives a really great show. And I'm just like, okay, ma'am, you're not looking like no one wants to deal with you. Okay. Which my thing is, man, why don't, since everybody else got a damn podcast, why don't you start a podcast? Hell, you got a lot of shit you want to say. She'll be monetized in no time. People be wanting to just go over there, just listen to her say something crazy. She wouldn't even need these other YouTubers. Mm. But now, she was on Big O Live, I want to say last year or months ago. And then all of a sudden, King World went up there and some other people who've been reported on carbonation. And she was asking questions about carbonation. And they were like, hey, this is the call. The leader's going to jail. She was telling them, like, hey, everybody was explaining to her who they were. But lo and behold, y'all, I want to say it was either Saturday or Sunday, Instagram Live. Guess who hanging out with Solar and Shaka from Carbonation? Now they say they're former members, but they still act like they still goddamn cult members, or they're trying to be like the new Eligio or the new Nature Boy. Okay, and Solar, he just happened to be there because he just got kicked out. He just got kicked out of Velvet House. Okay, he was with her like 2-3 weeks, a month, and then before he was with Velvet, he was with Natiri or Janae. They even had a whole channel called Love Solar. Both of those didn't last, and now he out here on Instagram crying. I'm just a lover, and all these people, they just leave me. I didn't end the relationship. They end the relationship, and I'm just looking like, dude, if you don't go somewhere and get some therapy, god damn it. Hey, make a change. Yeah, a few things. Wait, maybe I'm thinking of the wrong person. Maybe it's not Prodigy. Is it not? Okay, which one of the Roots members y'all died? I see. I'm saying the wrong thing. Thank you, Vici, for catching that. Okay, I'm saying the wrong dude. He was like in the first few years, the first few albums, and then he left. Okay, make a change. Soon let it come on one of my videos about doing panel on how these scammers are damaging the community. I don't do live, so I was going to see if you wanted to host it. Okay. Make a change. You didn't ask me. I do a lot of videos about scammers. But I would love to see it. Leonard Hubbard. Does he have another name? Oh, Malik B. Is that him? Malik B? Maybe that's who it is. Okay. Sorry, y'all. Not Prodigy and my D. Malik B of the Roots. My bad. Hey, Seth Leandra. Okay. All right. So, but yeah, she's over here. Now she over here. Everyone told her like, hey, these people are cold, these people are cold. All of a sudden now, y'all. Thanks, Vici and Malik and Lindsay. Sorry. Um, all of a sudden, it's Sunday or Saturday, and she on Instagram Live hanging out with them. And I'm thinking, like, ma'am, didn't they tell you months ago that these people were a cult? And I'm sorry, not everybody, since the leader is in jail, not everybody has like gone back to their family or gone back to or got in their right mind, since they not with the cult. Some of them still on that cult stuff. And I think Solar is one of them. He don't know what to do. He's lost. He ain't got no leader. He's still talking about astrology. He was talking about when he was he was on his own Instagram talking about, yeah, I'm just a lover and all these things are happening to me and I don't know why it's all happened to me. Maybe it has to do with the fact that I'm in the Venus and the Taurus. And I said, what the hell? But then like 5 minutes later he's talking about, oh yeah, I'm the what did he say? I'm the Pluto in the I'm the Pluto and the Mercury. I was like, what the hell, dude? You just said something totally different. Who has a point? Oh, about what she said about Malik B? Yeah, because like he helped her. He was still her friend, and he died. I think that really did like mess her up. He probably was like her friend, like really helped her. And then he died, and it was like he wasn't here anymore. And then she was listening to what other people were saying about him. Yeah. Hey, Jada. Oh, she's been trying to start a cult. Well, guess what? I guess she found her one because Shaka Shaka is supposed to be still, talking that nature boy carbonation stuff. Um, Solar ain't got no place to stay because the women he was with women, but he something he not doing. He not doing something. Yeah, it's always some planet like oh my Venus is in my Taurus, but I'm like what the hell? And then the next thing he said something about oh my Pluto or my Mercury is in my Cancer. I'm like what the hell are you talking about? You just said totally two different things a minute ago. Oh yeah, what Jagger said about that situation, I'm ignorant and hating on her before I know the fact. Oh, okay. Yeah, because that's where all the, her talking about all these Hollywood people or people in the industry come from. But then after that, she started saying stuff that we've been knew, like about stuff about Diddy, stuff about Tevin Campbell. Well, we knew all that stuff before. You ain't telling us nothing, dude. Come on, I did it. Let's expose the scammers. And that's what World uh has been he's been having really good lives the last couple of weeks. He's been showing like it's like, wait a minute, girl, where you come from? Now you hanging out with Carbonation? We told you about them months ago. Now you over there hanging out with them, singing and everything. Solar ain't got nowhere to go. He just happened to be there. Yeah, it's all some planets on the planet. Yeah, right. He ain't getting no job. And then he had a nerve. I need to do a whole nother live just about what he said in that Instagram because it was. I was listening to it on the way to work, and it was just like, why did I listen to this on the way to work? And I'm thinking to myself, sir. So I don't know why I'm a lover. I love. I do this, but I guess I is this because I want them to approve themselves? And I'm just thinking, like, dude, you sound fucking needy. Tomorrow, I'm a lover. I love those girls. I was ready to be daddy. And what did he say? I'm a handyman. I'm like, what the hell are you talking about, dude? I was just like, Lord, this boy don't go from the house somewhere. But then, the video I put in the chat, I think that's also the video where King World was doing his live, um and he showed the video he had with Jaguar Wright, like months ago. But then I think Jaguar actually came in the chat and went on the panel, and he was trying to talk to her, but you can kind of tell, like, if she was off her meds or she was already drinking the Kool-Aid. Hell, she probably made the Kool-Aid. I'm just saying. Cause she got in one of her videos talking about, I don't know this man. Why is he talking to me? Cause Shaka and Solar started telling her stuff about King World, and so she started believing them, and they told her, like, oh, he wants to kill you, he wants to kill us, or something like that. I'm thinking, like, girl, oh, Jesus, fix it, Jesus, help us, Mama Oya. Yeah, I just, mm, I just, yeah. Hey Seth. Oh, he did a members only live yesterday. He's been working on his last class that he has to graduate. So that's what he's been working on. He said he's gonna do some more members only content next, and then eventually he'll go back live. But he's trying to do this last class so he can graduate. So but yeah, I'm just like, girl, what are you? When I saw the picture, I'm just like, what are you doing? Are y'all with each other? Y'all trying to get some money? What are y'all trying to do? Like, ma'am, and you singing over there in the camera. So, like, you should be singing in some club right now, getting paid. Please, Jesus, fix all they, crush all they scamming. Just like the time I think Mama Oya closed Umar Johnson throat at that Breonna Taylor rally. I need Mama Oya, can you do this to the rest of these people? Because can you, I need their Wi-Fi to go out. Are you serious? Muslim, stop. Just be quiet. Hey, Yvette Stroller. Thank you for coming. Oh, Lord. What is with these people? Thank you, Seth Leandro, for the super chat. Appreciate you very much. Actually, Muslim, he'll graduate. Leonard will actually graduate before FDMG will ever open. But he's getting his bachelor's right now. He's trying to finish. He said he's thinking about the master's. Uh, that will mean another year of school. And right now, he's just concentrating. He said on finishing the bachelor's. So, but you got wife and kids. It's the holidays, so But yeah, I'm just like, what is going on? Hey, VS Speaks Royally. Hey, are you gonna get the book? Um, are you gonna get Harry's book? Are you gonna do a book review? No, Vici. He has like one class left, and I think he said in the members live, he has like two assignments left. He's trying to get done and have no distractions. So he's like almost at the finish line. So he's trying to like get it done. That's why he hasn't done any lives or anything. So we'll see if he what happens after he graduates. Yeah. Yeah, he did a posted a member live yesterday. He was giving us an update. Girl, yes, Yvette. I was looking at that. I was like, Jesus, fix it. Help us, Mama Oya. I was like, I can't. You hanging out with cult members? This is what, ma'am, you've hit rock bottom. Is this the rock bottom? Yeah. Oh, that's nice. Miss VS, one to keep and one to give away. Yeah, check out Miss VS Speaks for Royalty. She's been following Harry and Meghan. Harry and the Meghan had the Netflix special come out weeks ago, and now his book came out yesterday. Part of me feels like with Harry and Meghan, I think they tried, right? I think they tried to be a married couple and do what Eric what to do what they were expected of them. But I think like I said, the institution, the firm, Buckingham Palace, either didn't protect them as they should have, or didn't allow them to like be themselves or get the help that they needed. And so now they're like, okay, we're not gonna be full-time royals, okay. And then you start taking stuff away from me, but my little sex uh sexually deviant uncle still gets security. And it's like, oh, it was released. Oh, book was officially released today. It was released early in Spain. Oh, okay. And so now the book is out and he's doing, I think, yeah, he was on he did an interview with Anderson Cooper. Does he have another interview coming out? Hey Roxanne, how you doing? Happy New Year. Um, it's like I'm looking at some in the headlines, and I'm just thinking like they're like, oh, his dad and his brother, they're so upset. Oh, and I'm thinking like, y'all had to know this shit was gonna come sooner or later. Oh, he's on Colbert tonight. Yeah, he gotta make his rounds. The book just dropped. He gotta make that money somehow. And it sounds like that's what I'm thinking too. I'm thinking like every time he go on the show, every time he put something out, the Netflix special, not a book, it's like, okay, what they gonna put in the headlines today? What they gonna put in the headlines tomorrow? Oh, that's good. The Robert F. Kennedy Foundation is gonna give him and Megan an award. I don't know when I read that somewhere. Oh, you know it's flying off the shelves. Probably the people even that even don't like him is probably gonna buy that damn. So, but But yeah, I'm just thinking like I hope none of them over there need no kidney. And if Harry is the most likely match, y'all gonna have to eat them goddamn words. All that shit y'all did, you're gonna kiss his ass for that kidney or liver or whatever you would need from him. Okay, see, see, I be getting these little news headlines, and I be watching your content, but I guess I need to watch more and pay attention more. And I better start looking at the dates of these articles. Because then so one of the days I shared an article and they were like, "Oh, he did this months ago." It was like something the Governor Abbott did, and I was like, "Okay." So I didn't even look at the. Was it on TV or can I see it on YouTube? Yeah. So, uh, but last but not least, or last maybe is least. Okay. So this is the other thing I was like, fix it, Jesus, help us, Mama Oya. So Tory Lanez had his sentencing hearing today. Well, I think it was Friday. They said Tory Lanez fired his lawyers and hired a new lawyer. Well, today at the hearing, he basically was asking the judge, like, "Hey, judge, I'm requesting that you allow me to continue this, with the new lawyer I hired." So this new lawyer, okay, okay, you joke, but in his books, thanks to folks sharing, if something happens to Space, aka Will, Harry would have been expected to give up an organ being a spare. Uh, what? Wait. Will's name? You ain't Will. His nickname is Space. What's Kate's What's Kate? Is her name Kate or Catherine? What's her nickname? Cadet? Is he they Space Cadet together? But you know what? To give up an organ though, you have to like be an exact match though, don't you? So that's our nickname for the other brother. His wife's nickname is Cosplay. I'm sorry, but I'm so tired of the articles talking about her style, her fashion style. I keep looking at her like, okay, so she's adopted the queens of uh wearing one solid color and wearing her hair down, and I'm thinking like, y'all just need to stop. She ain't setting no damn trends. Because Megan has been in the entertainment field. She's watched other people have dressed her. She knows how to dress. And Kate is doesn't want to be upstaged by the second, you know, son, because she's first and she probably feel like Megan is second. She don't want to be upstaged by an actress. She wore dress coats. Queen the Two dies, and she copies Megan's Get the. Oh, and see, they were like, and like I said, the headlines line. They were talking about, oh, look at Kate. She's adopted a new style. Look at what she's wearing. And I kept looking at what she was wearing. I was like, I don't see nothing big or major. Every time I saw the queen, she had some like usually a light colored outfit, and she had her little white purse. I don't think I ever saw her with the little white purse. Now I'm thinking to myself, unless Kate don't start showing up with a fucking little white purse on herself, I don't see no goddamn chance that she would have started. Stop it. And Lord, I want space to just cut his hair out and just go bald. Just go bald, sir. You inherited your grandfather's receding hairline, and I see Harry. He got a little patch up there too. You need to go ask Megan for one of them Rogaine people in Hollywood to go help him fix it out or something. It's just too much. Okay, but anyway, let's get back on Tory Lanez. So I'm looking at Tory Lanez. Hey, Conundrum, we still beefing. Loving the content, chick. Oh, thank you, Conundrum. I appreciate it. Thank you for the super chat. But I'm looking at Tory Lanez, right? I'm like, okay, you got your sentencing hearings today. On last Friday, you're like, he fires the old team and hires a new team. So I'm thinking like, oh, okay, because he's sentencing coming up. He lost the case. I understand. I still think he did it. I feel the jury said he's guilty, but hey, he got his appeal. He got the sentencing hearing. I understand. But why on earth did you pick Suge Knight's attorney, Dennis Canner? Suge Knight is in jail. Suge Knight is in jail until 2034 for running over somebody with his car. Okay? Now, I did read that this man also represented Snoop Dogg when he was on trial for murder. But guess what? Snoop Dogg was found not guilty. But how many years ago was that? Over 20 years ago, right? So why did you pick this man again, sir? I'm sorry. I don't think, yeah, Jeeps need to fix it. Yeah, that's what I read, 2034. Mm-hmm. So I'm just like, you gonna pick Suge Knight's attorney? Like, that's not a win. Now, unless Suge Knight was gonna get way more years than that, and this lawyer helped him to get 20, to 2034. Okay, maybe I can understand a little bit. But come on, sir, you should be calling. Hey, Vici. Hey, Betty Ellick. He coming home in a wheelchair. Kenandra. Thanks, Vici, for coming a member today. Supporting the Let Me See Your Transcript channel. I appreciate it. And if you go to once you become a member, I actually have some members only videos that I have done. So definitely look, if you click on videos, and you see the other videos that are available to you. He said, okay, I'm you said, but you probably right though, Conundrum, because guess what? He's at his trial, he came in there with some sunglasses on and a cane talking about he blind. I'm like, dude, how did you drive the car in? Is that why? I'm like, I know you're not coming in here like Bill Cosby. Like he can't see. He probably is coming over in a wheelchair though. Thank you, Conundrum, for the $10 super chat. And thank you, Vici, for becoming a member. So, but I'm just like, sir, why did you not call Justice Smollett lawyer? That's who you should have called. And I think Jesse did it too. He was found guilty. Justice Smollett was probably going to be in jail for like up to 2 years, I think, 2 or 3 years, right? The judge gave him like a little less than 6. But he had to go to jail that day when he was sentenced. His lawyers started working on an appeal. I saw his lawyers. They even asked a motion at the freaking sentencing, talking about, sir, can they're like, judge, can motion to I think motion to move the, did they say motion to start his sentence at a later date or house arrest or something they said, and the judge like denied, right? So that night, them lawyers was putting in appeals to get him out of jail. Jesse Smollett was back home in 6 days. 6 days he was back home in 6 days. They had won the appeal. And I'm just thinking like, those are the people you need to be recalling. Okay? That's who you need to be calling. You trying to stay out of jail. You're trying to get less time. This Smollett was in jail 6 days. 6 days. You need to be calling them. Matter of fact, you need to be instant messaging Justice Smollett and asking him, hey man, can you hook me up with your lawyer? Now, Justice Smollett ask you for a favor, then dude, you're gonna have to do it if you try to stay out of jail. I'm just saying right now. Justice Smollett was a light-skinned gay man who could sing. I don't know if he was gonna do good in that jail. But your ass can sing, but your ass is 5'2". Sir, you're not R. Kelly. They're not gonna be okay. Yeah. And please don't get his lawyers. Nah. Mm-mm. You got Suge Knight lawyer. Oh my goodness. Dude, you could have called, you know who you really should have called? You should have called Johnny Depp. Ask for one of them lawyers. That's who you should got. Johnny Depp lawyer. Not Heather's. Whatever that girl he was married to, he should have never married. But should have got Johnny Depp lawyer. If not, you should have asked. Let me be quiet. I'm gonna say something crazy. I'm just saying. You gonna get yourself a lawyer. You really got one who's defended is still in jail? Like, has he gotten better since then? Is that the only one you could afford? Like, no, he should. Or did you think he tried calling Johnny Depp lawyer? And Johnny Depp lawyer said no? Did he try calling Justice Smollett lawyer and he said no too? Like, come on. Just, oh, fix it, Jesus. Help us, Mama, oh God. It's just, like the song I sung at the beginning of the hour. Jesus will fix it. After a while. Trouble in my way. I had to cry sometime. Laid awake at night. But that's alright. I know that Jesus will fix it. Oh Lord, I need Jesus. They need Jesus to fix it. We need Jesus to fix it. What's that song that Tamla Man sing? Fix me, Jesus, fix me. Please fix Tory Lanez. Please fix Flakko and Lush. Please fix Jaguar Wright. Oh Lord. I just look at her and be like, she got so much potential for a second act. Better than the first. But she over here hanging out with Cookman. Oh, I could have put another one on here too, y'all. So, Velvet. Okay, so Velvet and Solar were together, right? So Solar first was with Janae. Well, Solar was with Zoka. But I think he's still legally married to her. But then Solar gonna say, "Oh, they all left me. They all broke up with me." Sir, your wife didn't break up with you. She got taken by the leader of your cult. That's the freak what happened. Okay? She got taken. All right? So, uh, so Zoka, then Janae, and then Velvet. Like, dude, that's 3 people in a cult. Okay? They probably were the problem, but you the main problem. You the common denominator. Okay? Need therapy. They all need what do you call it? They need to go to religious trauma therapy for people who have been in a cult. So just need some help because I don't know. It's just too much. Just too much. Whew. Just oh yeah, I was gonna say something about Velvet. So Velvet was with so Velvet, was with Nature Boy. She finally left. She left twice. The second time was finally for good, and then he went to jail. I believe she did get a divorce. Um, there were women and stuff in the community. I think a church or something helped her, and then she got in a relationship with someone else and had another baby. So she actually has 2 kids, right? Then she gonna go over here and get with Solar, and I'm just like, Lord, why, Lord, why? I really concerned about the girl. A lot of people concerned about the girls. So, but I guess I don't know if her mama reached out to her or if she was watching the videos that were being done about their relationship. But it looks like her and Solar had some type of fight allegedly, and um, she had a knife and she told him to get out. So that's why he's looking like he happy to be where he is with that long ass pink sweater on. He don't be wearing stuff like that. He most of the time he show his chest and stuff. I'm like, that must be the only thing you were able to leave with. So, but I don't know. But now Velvet, they says with some other dude named Yakin, who is also and has 2 or 3 wives himself, into that polygamy and uh similar to Nature Boy. And I'm just thinking like, sis, fix it, Jesus. What is going on with you? You got with Solar. You finally got she literally dumped him like last week, y'all. And now she's talking to some dude named Yakin. Dude, sis, you tried polygamy already. With Nature Boy. You didn't like that. Now you're talking to another dude. Ma'am, can you do better for your 2 daughters? So they don't end up like you. It's too much. It's just too much. Her whole daddy went out there to save her, to get her away from him. And she's still acting like she a member of the goddamn cult. At one time, her and Solar were talking about like they were the royal chiefess of Carbonation, like they were bringing the cult back. And I'm just like, what? Y'all don't know nothing else to do? Y'all can't like go to church, go to a Bible study, go to community college or something, get a regular job. Y'all don't know how to work in Babylon. So I say, fix it, Jesus. Help Mama over here. I don't know. Help these people. It's just, oh Lord. Do y'all ever see people and you're like, this looks crazy to me? Is it just me that notices, or do other people notice it too? Like, right? It is like fried, like, and like Velvet has her mother actually went on King World, and he was saying too. He's like, a lot of y'all keep saying like, "Where's her mother? Where's her mother? Why is her mother not?" Y'all don't know what I've done. She said, "Y'all don't know what I've done to try to help my daughter. Y'all don't know what I've done. But if she don't want to listen to me, and I've tried, what else am I supposed to do? She grown." And she was like, "You just can't say, oh, I'm gonna go take her daughter, I'm gonna take her kids." That's a process. If I go try to take her daughters, they're gonna say I kidnapped them. You know, grandparents don't have these big rights like people say they do. You know, Mm-mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm-mm. Oh, did y'all see? Um, I need to catch up on some of these other crime. The I need to look at what's that guy name? I mean, look, I need to check up on Takeoff. Um, see when Tory Lanez next hearing is. I know next month is supposed to be Young Pharaoh, I believe. And then I think Brother Polite, and then I need to check on the guy in Idaho. But have y'all been looking at the case in is it New York or Massachusetts or Connecticut? Like the lady was supposed to go to jail, go to not jail. She was supposed to go to work to the airport, right? But then her boss called was like, "Hey, she never arrived because she was supposed to like." She said, "Oh, for the well, according to the husband, who's not like a suspect, she's supposed to get like either a Lyft or an Uber to the airport, and then to the airport to wherever she was going, but she never arrived, and so they've been looking for her, and then they found out the husband, the time he said, um, he gave a certain time saying, "Oh, I was here," but then they found out that he was at the hardware store, like a Lowe's or Home Depot, getting like cleaning supplies, and I'm like, this dude did it. Exactly, and that's what a lot of people said. She was over there. Jesus saved our life because y'all know how Christian people are. If they feel like you in need, they're gonna be like, okay, what would Jesus do? Jesus want me to help her, right? So they helped her get a place to stay, probably some benefits and stuff like that. And then all of a sudden, she was talking that talk again. Got with Solar. No, she started talking that stuff. Oneness and I love myself. I love myself. And then she got with Solar. And then um she ended up kicking him out. But then she came back on. She was still talking some gibberish too. And now she's talking with this other guy. I'm like, girl, either that lifestyle is so attractive to them, they don't think they can. I'm like, do y'all not think y'all can make it without this lifestyle? Like, come on. Yeah, and then now they're saying I'm trying to think, did they find a knife? Oh, they found a knife or something. But they still ain't found her body yet or found out where she is. So I'm just like, to me, I'm just like, what is with the white man's? Like this one, wife missing. This other one, he done killed 4 people in a house. I'm sorry, I'm gonna say this. They said the roommate heard something or saw somebody in the hallway, but didn't call the police right away. What the hell? What do you mean you didn't call the police? I gotta look into more of that. I'm just like, y'all need to look at them roommates again. Ain't no damn way. Mm-mm-mm. You heard something. You saw somebody in black walk into the house. You did. Oh, the lady asked her mama to come visit. Oh, but then again, VS, what if he would have killed her and the mama? Cause lately, I don't. Ever since Thanksgiving, y'all, I'm so tired of the news. That's why I'm like, Jesus really need to fix it. Help us, Memoria. I keep seeing these murder suicides. All last year, I was seeing a lot of like boyfriends, um, killing especially black women. But since Thanksgiving, it's been either I've been either seeing Hispanic or black. Has there been a couple of white people? Maybe. But like murder suicide. And I'm just like I'm thinking and then one, oh my God, it broke my heart. The man shot okay, so this lady was separated from her husband. She started dating this guy. Then she broke up with the guy because her and her husband were together. Somehow she got in the car with her and her son. I think it was her and her son, her and her daughter. And they went to the hospital. I don't know why they went to the hospital, but they were there. He shot the mom and shot himself. The baby was in the back seat. I said, Jesus, fix it. Yeah, the baby gonna need therapy. Baby's with the dad now. And I'm just like, Lord, I just Then there was one here, which I'm thinking it may be depression. This lady killed her child and herself. Then another lady, she and her husband may have been separated or going through whatever. She had two teenage kids and she had like a baby. So the two teenagers, I think, were like out somewhere. She killed herself and she killed the baby and herself. So her teenagers had to come back home and find their mama. And I kept thinking to myself, like, why did she didn't kill the kids? And I was like, well, she might have thought, oh, the kids, the older ones can probably take care of themselves. They didn't need her. But maybe she thought the baby would. I don't know. I'm just thinking. I probably can't rush. I don't know. But I'm just like, Lord, who can we y'all check on your family members? Okay, just go check on them. Just yeah, I'm just trying to figure out. It's just a lot. Like y'all in love that much, y'all can't live without that person that much that y'all got to shoot them and yourself, and you leaving these kids out here without parents. And today they're executing the guy in Texas. I don't remember this, but it could happen. So like 28 years ago, this white um police officer, I think it was a white police officer paid $1,000 for someone to kill his wife. They're going through a rough patch. Plus, he wanted the insurance money. Okay, so the man actually did do it. I mean, the shooter killed a woman, left his 3 kids without a mama, and then he had to go to jail. So he's supposed to be executed either tonight or midnight or something like that. And I was surprised because like Missouri City, I don't know. I just kind of feel like Missouri City is more black than it is white, but there are white people in Missouri City. But I looked at him. I was like, "This white man cute?" And I said, "Oh Lord." And I saw what I got me when I saw the kids. I was like, "Why y'all leave? Y'all leaving these kids here without parents?" Lord. And then like, what gets me is like some of these women that like they really are trying to get away from these men. Oh my God, this is the next one. It's probably my last one. So it's teacher in A-Leaf ISD, which is like in Houston, but on like the west side of Houston. I want to say she just left her husband. That dude came to her house and shot her in the backyard. And I'm just like, Lord. Now her students. I don't think she had any kids. Now when I saw her picture, she's Asian. So right now, this domestic violence, this murder suicide, that it's not discriminating. It's happening to everybody. And but I was just like, Lord, now the kids at school gonna be asking where Miss So and So is. They're gonna bring in the therapy people for them. That's usually customary. I know last year, what different schools I've been in, they've done it when a staff member or a student has died. They'll bring in extra specialists and stuff. But yeah, y'all be safe out here. Hmm. So thank you, VS Speaks Worley, Yvette Strother, Vici, Conundrum, Betty Yellick, Seth Leandro, Roxanne, Muslim, Jaded Emperor, Lindsay, Identity with Hell, Make a Change, Comer 52, Mrs. Murph, Midwife K. Thank you so much for being here. And those of you who are going to catch the replay, I appreciate you as well. Please like, share, subscribe. Please watch the clips that I put in the chat. The first and the last clip are short. The first clip is like 17 minutes and 38 seconds. The last clip is like 30 minutes about Tory Lanez. Now, for the King World video, it is long, but look at the first part where he shows Jaguar Wright hanging out with Shaka and Solar. Just, right. All right. Y'all have a good night. I will see y'all later, probably in the chat. Thank you all for your support. Please come again. Bring a friend. Okay? Love y'all. Good night.